Good morning. Today I'm gonna plant a couple of moringa seeds. That's also known in the Philippines as malungay. Moringa grows out of these seed pods and is a superfood. And I've been away from my little rural farm garden area, and I miss planting trees, so I've got to keep planting at least one tree a day during quarantine. So we'll get a couple of moringa or malungay seeds from seed to pot, and I'll show you how we do it. So you take this seed pod, which I collected before, and they break open, and there's only 2 seeds in here because I had removed the other ones, but it looks like you can fit about 15 plus seeds. The seed pods break up into 3 pieces, and then you're left with these little seeds that kind of have wings. And some people just crack the seeds open so that water can get in and get them going. I've found that I like to actually remove the shell or the husk of this seed, and then you're left with these little white seeds, these little balls. So to do it, if you have fingernails, you just kind of go in on one of the sides, and then the shell can be removed. And I've had a much better success rate at germination going from these little guys. So what I've done is a couple days ago, I'll just put this in my collection of seeds here for when I want to sprout later. What I did was, right, Malungay Moringa 6/2020, so I know when I opened these babies up. And so in my little incubator chamber, it's just a simple plastic box, I had a wet paper towel, and I'll show you here. I've got some other seeds and stuff. Not everything is doing well. My rambutan, I think, or lychee seeds swelled up but started to mold, so those didn't work. But you can see these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 malungay have all germinated. The one that was in the husk that I had cracked didn't, and I'm wondering if it might be because it got rotten inside, maybe because it was just holding the moisture, and it maybe also because it was next to a moldy seed. But the other ones in here are really good. And I know that malungay doesn't like to be transplanted, and maybe I waited too long because the root systems here are super delicate, but we will test and see. I transplanted a batch last week and had pretty good success, but 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 out of 10 didn't like to be transplanted and have kind of withered up and died. So what we'll do now is try and pick out the good seeds. I'll give you a better view here. Okay. I'm going to try and delicately move the seeds so that the roots don't get totally disrupted. Because if the roots do rip, there's a chance that the plant might die. Ooh, this one got a long taproot, you can see here. So this is the biggest malungay that came out. Fortunately, I don't think I ruined the the shoot tip. And since this is the biggest one, I'm gonna put it in the biggest pot. So I pre-wet the soil. This is a mix of like some rice hull and some cocoa pit, and some random soil from my yard, which has some compost in it. But Malungay likes almost anything, so long as it's well draining soil. And so that's it. Just gently cover the roots in the center of the pot. And there you go. I'll water it afterwards, but let's get some of these other ones in. Okay, second biggest one then. Okay, good. This came out a lot easier. You can see it's so cool how from the little seed the roots shoots out. Ooh, this could be possibly bad. It looks like the tip of the root, the main root, starting to dry out. I hope that won't be a problem because it's got some other good roots, but I guess we'll see. That's why it's important to get this into the soil and then get it watered. Okay. We've also got these nice little cocoa pots that are held together with natural rubber, so that once these plants and trees get to be a bit bigger, then they can basically be just transplanted directly into soil outside, and then the root systems will eventually bust through these pots. Okay, good news. This one's looking nice. Okay, just get them covered. Oh, got another big one here. Oh no, I see another one where the root was a little dry. I'm gonna pick the one that has the nicest root system, even though it's not the biggest necessarily, because I think having the main taproot dry out might be a death sentence. But we'll try those out in a different pot. Okay. And then, so I've got one more here. This one didn't make it. It died out. We will get rid of that. And we're gonna try, I guess we'll do one more in here. With the last one with the root that doesn't seem to be fully or partially dried out. Okay. So there we just did 5 Malungay trees. The other guys I will maybe let sit in here a little longer to see if they might establish better roots and survive. But last thing is just to give them a good bit of water to make sure those roots have the soil settle in nicely. Give them some nice nourishment. And so I'll just keep watering these a bit every day to make sure that they stay really nice and well hydrated. The important thing is that you've got good draining soil, so nothing too compact. The rice hulls really help with that. And yeah, there you have it. I'll give you an update with the other more mature plants. Okay, so here I've put them just by the window with their other plant friends so they can get some good indirect light. You can see here some of the other malunggay that I'd planted before. These are doing okay. There's another one here which is growing a lot more slowly, but I guess every seed has its time. This one dried out and didn't make it. We've got 2 more here which are looking quite okay. Another one here, but the best one by far is here in the middle. So I don't know, it has the least amount of soil, which I'm concerned about, but the best trunk and most developed leaves. So it'll be interesting to see how and why things grow as they do. I'm just learning, but yeah, thank you for watching. I'm a new malunggay planter, but yeah, I'll keep you updated. Stay tuned. If you like this content, subscribe. And also there's the I Want Moringa page on Facebook, where all of these people are talking about growing moringa all over the world, so I've been inspired by them. And yeah, stay safe and bambuhay.